Imagine your business journey as an epic video game, one where every challenge is a level, every setback is a lesson, and every small win propels you closer to achieving your goals. In this video, we'll transform the way we look at building a business by treating it like a game, starting with the courage to press play and leveling up with consistent action, boosting your character with the right skills and support. Let's start playing. So the first level is the tutorial phase, aka procrastination. This is where you're overthinking. This is where the perfectionists come in. This is where the fear of failure kicks in. This is where you procrastinate, which keeps you stuck in the loading screen. No progress is basically game over. Unless you start moving, you won't progress. The biggest mistake that you can make is staying idle. Action trumps everything. You would be failing a lot, you would be failing often, but you want to fail as early as possible. Embracing learning through mistakes, iterating and improving. Next up is start playing. This is realistically about pressing that ready to play button. The game doesn't begin until you start. Stop wasting time on perfecting something. Play with your heart and not stress. So there is a book from Ali Abdaal called Feel Good Productivity. You might already know about it. So in that book, he says the right thing to do is to be sincere and not serious. When you're sincere in the game but not serious, niche down to one lane. Don't juggle 10 quests at once. Become an expert on one path. So this is pretty much applicable to business as well. We go for so many different fruits and we lose focus on the main thing that works. Focusing and doubling down on the thing that actually works makes a whole difference. Every legend started at level 1. So trust the journey. The dots will connect in the rearview mirror when you look back. Next up is level up. It's about grinding for points. Everyone starts at 0, as we mentioned. No shortcuts. Your first points come from you showing up every single day. Daily actions stacks. Just get your rusty knife, but consistently crafts a dragon slaying sword. Sweat now means fewer losses in the future. There is a saying, the more you sweat in training, the less you bleed in battle. So it's pretty much the same in business as well, where the more you sweat by making the products actually work for the clients, by focusing on what customers need, the better it would be in the long run. Every step builds your stats. Track and celebrate progress. So this is all about celebrating the small wins, right? It could be first sales, it could be the first positive feedback from a customer. So celebrating and tracking progress, even if it is small wins, is critical. So the next step is building your character. This is all about building you to be that person who can slay dragons. This is all about feeding your mind and body and making sure that you are in a good place both physically and mentally. Overworked characters crash in the middle of the quest in a game. Exactly the same thing. Balance the skill tree. The 4 things that you want to focus on is work, fun, rest, and relationships. Neglect one of them and the others will suffer. Next up is inner battles with mini bosses. Inner battles are mini bosses. So self-doubt, imposter syndrome, comparison with someone who is way ahead of you, it steals your focus, it slows you down. So do everything you can to fight back into action. Upgrade your toolkit. So this is all about identifying skills. In business, it could be sales, marketing, building products, anything and everything that's needed to get you to the next level in the game or in business. Okay, so last but not the least, we have power-ups and quests. So now you have started playing, now you're making progress. Now what we need to do is we have to have small quests. A quest can be anything that is just one step away from your goal. It might not be something that you can achieve in 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. It is something that you can achieve in the next couple of weeks, in the next couple of days even. It could be building a sample project, it could be building your portfolio, it could be a cold pitch to a potential customer. So break it down like you can walk through it in very simple steps. Turn your quests into tiny weeny tasks which is ready to pick up, ready to go. It will keep you in the momentum and it will help you progress. High leverage moves wins. What's the one task that can unlock the most progress right now? What's the thing that has the most leverage that would take you from where you are to where you want to be? That is the one task that you should pick up first. During all of this, the one thing that's very important is to keep track of progress. We can easily forget where we came from. We can easily forget how much we have progressed, how much work we have put in. It is always important to keep track of how much you're progressing, how much you are improving as a character, as a player, as a businessman. Okay, so there you have it. Building a business is like playing an epic video game. You start at level 1, stumble through the tutorials, grind for points, unlock power-ups along the way. It's not about avoiding failures. It's all about retrying, failing, iterating through the steps, building a system along the way, and leveling up each time you do. Pick your next quest, take the first step, and trust me, the loot is worth it. If you like this, let me know what you thought about the video. What is your next business move? See you in the next adventure. Thank you.